This video is brought to you by HockeyMonkey.com, your one-stop shop for the best prices on all the latest and greatest hockey gear. Be sure to use coupon code HR4U7 at checkout to receive 7% off any order. Hey guys, Josh from HockeyReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review of the Bauer Supreme TotalOne NXG Shin Guards. These are the top-end shin guards on offer from Bauer in their Supreme line, and they retail for $130 US. The Supreme line from Bauer is all about providing a very secure anatomical fit that fits very closely to your body, which you definitely get from this particular shin guard, along with a lot of other exclusive Bauer features, such as the inclusion of vent armor as well as TotalOne NXG foam. So with that being said, let's get right into the review. First off, I want to talk about the overall fit of the TotalOne NXG Shin Guards. Now this is part of the Supreme line from Bauer, which is all about providing that anatomical, close to the body fit, as I mentioned earlier, and you definitely do get that sensation from the TotalOne NXG Shin Guards. When you put them on your leg, you'll definitely notice that it does have a fairly secure, almost narrow feel through the shin as well as through the kneecap area. Although I would say that the kneecap does flare out ever so slightly there on the inside. It's not quite as secure as I perhaps would have liked, but if you're looking for that close to the body anatomic fit, you're definitely going to get it from this particular shin guard. What surprised me when I put them on is the amount of extra space and extra bulk that you have between the shin guard shell in the shin area and the interior liner. This shell really flares out towards the front. You can see it isn't very wide, but it definitely flares out here in the front. There's a lot of extra space there, which adds to the overall protection, but does make for a slightly bulkier feel than I was expecting from something that is promoted as an anatomical fit style of equipment. So again, if you're looking for something that has a tight fit, but at the same time still feels relatively traditional and doesn't lack protection, this particular shin guard is definitely going to do that for you. As far as the interior liner goes, this shin guard does feature Bauer's ThermoMax Plus liner, which features a combination of very soft, spongy foams and what I would consider to be some medium density foams. So for the most part, it's comfortable yet secure in all the right areas. And then of course you have the extreme softness of the TotalOne NXG foam donut right here in the kneecap area. As far as straps go, you have two in total, but only one really does its part as far as securing the shin guard on your leg. You're going to find an anchor strap, which is essentially this kind of mesh, slightly stretchy, wide strap that wraps the back of your calf and secures right here at the front of the shin guard just below the knee via Velcro. It does a good job of securing the shin guard in place and definitely does feel non-restrictive, but for the most part I did find that if you want a nice tight fit between your leg and the shin guard, as far as not having it move around on you, it still was best to use tape just below the knee. You didn't need a lot, but like I said, tape is recommended if you want the most secure fit possible from this particular guard, at least in my experience. The other strap you're going to find on the back of the shin guard is this elasticated strap right at the middle of the calf area. Again, I really didn't find this to do anything as far as securing the shin guard on your leg. It's more so there simply to allow for the calf wrap made of vent armor to fit as closely to the back contours of your calf as possible by simply holding it down. And for the most part, like I said, just doesn't do much as far as securing the shin guard in place. But that's pretty much it as far as the design goes. It definitely does provide that anatomical fit as advertised. It just has a little bit more bulk than I was honestly expecting, but that's not necessarily a bad thing since these are designed at the end of the day to provide as much protection as possible, and I definitely feel like they will do that for you. In terms of weight, the TotalOne NXG Shin Guards in the 15-inch size weigh in at 1 pound 6 ounces, which is shockingly lightweight considering the amount of protection that these shin guards provide. In all honesty, when I first picked them up and held them in my hand and even put them on my legs, I was absolutely shocked at how lightweight they are, and in all honesty, they are the lightest shin guards that I have personally ever worn. So if you're looking for tons of protection and a very lightweight feel, you're definitely going to get that from the TotalOne NXG Shin Guards, more so than anything else that I've personally ever worn. When it comes to protection, you're going to get plenty of it from the TotalOne NXG Shin Guards. While it does have that tight anatomical fit, it still has a nice sensation of protection and 360-degree coverage that I honestly wasn't expecting from this particular guard. As far as the shell design itself goes, you can see that it is pretty straightforward. It's not particularly wide, but there is a lot of space, like I mentioned, between the shell and interior liner. So should you take a shot off the front of the shins, you're pretty much not going to feel a thing. The same goes for the kneecap itself. There is plenty of space between the liner and front of the shell. So again, all impacts will be very well dispersed off the front of the guard. Now moving on to the interior liner, of course, one of the main features of this shin guard is the inclusion of Poron XRD foam in the knee donut right there. Poron XRD foam is very well proven at cushioning impacts and is very frequently used for sports equipment and stuff like that. So to see them implement it in the kneecap area is definitely a very good idea. And from the first time that you just fall on your knees, even if it's on purpose, you'll definitely right away feel the difference that the Poron XRD foam makes in terms of impact protection. As far as wraps and other kind of extension pieces to the shin guard, of course you do have a fully adjustable high thigh shot guard, which is made 100% out of vent armor material. You're also going to find vent armor on both the lateral and medial sides of the kneecap area, just extending off of the plastic shell. So plenty of coverage around the knee and just above the knee. Moving on to the back area of the calf, you can see that again there is plenty of coverage on the outside or lateral side. You do have a very large vent armor calf wrap that is going to provide plenty of protection against slashes or pucks or whatever it may be. So for the most part, from the front of the shin guard all the way around the back of the calf wrap, you are 75% of the way covered, to the point where I would say you're not going to feel any impacts whatsoever. The only slightly exposed area is going to be this last 25% on the medial side of the shin guard, but even then you have several different layers of soft spongy foam. So for the most part, you're pretty well covered from front to back in the calf area of the shin guard. Now on the lateral side, you will find that there is one little extension piece right here, which again is a high density foam with a plastic cap on top, protecting the side of the knee. And for the most part, if you're looking for maximum coverage without having too much extra bulk, you're definitely going to get that from the TotalOne NXG Shin guards. These feel extremely safe. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the TotalOne NXG Shin guards from Bauer. I have to say that I was very impressed by this particular product. Not only does it have a nice secure anatomical fit, not only does it provide a ton of additional protection along with unique protective elements such as vent armor and Poron XRD foam, but they're also shockingly lightweight considering the amount of protection that they actually provide. So again, if you're looking for a combination of a secure fit, plenty of protection, and lightweight construction, you're going to get that from the TotalOne NXG Shin guards. Now if you guys are interested in purchasing some of these for yourself, there will be a buy it now link down below in the description of this video, along with an exclusive HR4U7 coupon code, allowing you to get these below the $130 retail price. So again, be sure to check that out, link in the description. If you have any questions regarding this particular guard or any suggestions for products you guys would like to see me review, be sure to leave a comment down below. I definitely will get an answer out to you. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for more reviews on all the latest and greatest hockey gear. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.